With 30 of the most talented young drivers in the world, a thrilling calendar visiting 3 continents, and a fiercely contested championship that can go right to the wire, there are many series in motorsport that can compete with the thrills and spills of FIA Formula 3. So what's new for the 2024 season, and who should we be keeping an eye out for on the track? Drivers who have secured a seat in Formula 3 are one step closer to achieving the ultimate goal of earning a drive in Formula 1. And so the series is a hotbed of the very best up-and-coming international talent, which senior figures at F1's biggest teams take very seriously.
By the time they're getting to 17, 18 years old, they really need to be demonstrating the skills that are going to make the difference in F1. And obviously by the time you get to F1, it's not as simple as driving fast. Certainly we want to engender a bit of a family spirit in them. It has to be a meritocracy. When they get to F2, F3, they really do need to deliver.
Every team has 3 drivers, and one Jock will have a keen eye on is Dino Beganovic. The Ferrari Academy driver finished 6th in last year's championship, with podium finishes in Sakir, Monte Carlo, Barcelona and Budapest. He's joined at Prema Racing by the Red Bull-backed Arvid Lindblad and Alpine Academy driver Gabriele Mini.
Well, the goal is to win the championship. There's not many other things to say. The first year last year we showed good speed, some things that didn't go our way, so now having changed team and being a bit more experienced, I should try just to put everything together.
Another driver who will don the eye-catching Alpine livery is Bulgarian Nikola Solov, representing ART Grand Prix alongside Dutch driver Laurens van Hoopen and the ever-entertaining Christian Mansell.
Am I Christian Mansell driving for ART, or am I just Christian Mansell? Because you know, Christian Mansell that drives for ART, he kind of sounds like this from time to time.
Rodin Motorsport have recruited 2 British stars in Callum Voisin and Joseph Loke, as well as Piotr Wisniewski in his sophomore season. Loke, who received the prestigious Aston Martin Autosport BRDC Young Driver of the Year award in December, is hoping to prove he belongs in the same company as former winners George Russell and Jenson Button.
I'm still speechless now when I think about it. You know, it doesn't feel real, and it meant the world to my family, and you know, it's given us the opportunity to be here.
Trident-powered Gabriel Bortoleto to the Drivers' Championship in 2023, and they will be hoping they can find another champion within their ranks. Leonardo Fornaroli, Sami Megatunic and Santiago Ramos are tasked with filling Bortoleto's shoes following his graduation to Formula 2. Third overall in the team standings in 2023, MP Motorsport field a fresh attack, with Red Bull-backed duo Tim Tramnitz and Kasper Stuka, joined by Alexander Dunn of Ireland. It's a completely fresh lineup for Genza Motorsport 2, who give drives to Peru's Matthias Zagazzetta, sim racing star Max Esterson, and Charlie Wirtz, son of former Benetton, McLaren and Williams driver Alexander.
My name's Charlie Wirtz, I'm 18 years old. I started racing when I was 8 years old. My dad used to be a driver, and that sort of influenced me to start racing.
Another son of an F1 racer returns to the grid. Sebastian Montoya switching high-tech Pulsate for Spanish outfit Campos Racing. He'll be joined by Mari Boya and Oliver Goethe. High-tech Pulsate meanwhile have recruited Kian Shields and Martini Stenchon to the team, and have retained one of last year's breakout stars, Williams-backed Luke Browning. He'll have his eyes firmly fixed on the title after being fastest on the final day of pre-season testing. Van Amersfoort Racing welcome back Tommy Smith, who teams up with Mexico's No Leon and F3's first ever female point scorer, Sophia Flörsch.
Last year was kind of a comeback year for me. With PHM being a new team, our goal was to finish in the points at least once. Yeah, I was really happy, not just for myself, but also for the team.
The renamed PHM AIX team round out the grid in their striking bronze livery, with Nikita Bedrin, Joshua Dufek and Tisanapol Intrapuvizak their challengers for the vital season ahead. The F3 Championship runs alongside the Formula One calendar, with racing taking place at 10 locations across the globe, starting in Sakir at the end of February. There's a trip down under to Melbourne's Albert Park before the series heads to Europe, with stops at Imola, Monaco, Barcelona and the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg. Then it's on to Silverstone, Budapest and Spa-Francorchamps before the season finale at the Temple of Speed in Monza. Each event will feature 2 races, with a sprint race on Saturday, followed by a feature race on Sunday. Practice and qualifying will remain the same too, both taking place on a Friday. The only exception to this is the opening race in Sakir, where the event timetable is shifted forward by 1 day because of Ramadan, meaning qualifying is on Thursday and the feature race on Saturday. Grids for the feature race are set by the results of qualifying, while the sprint race starting order is determined by the results of qualifying, with the top 12 places starting in reverse order. The feature race point system will see the top 10 finishers all scoring, with 25 points being awarded to the winner, heading down to a single point for P10. For the sprint race, the top 10 drivers will be awarded points, starting with 10 for the winner, heading down to 1 for the driver in 10th position. And the driver who claims the feature race pole position will be awarded an additional 2 points, with another point up for grabs for anyone claiming the fastest lap during either race and finishing inside the top 10. So find out who is next in line to graduate from Formula 3 and join the likes of Logan Sargent, Yuki Tsunoda and Oscar Piastri in securing a seat on the F1 grid. The future is now.